What's going on, guys? Welcome to another one of Black Iron's battles. Today we've got a Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires 1 versus 1 quick battle for you. And it looks like my opponent Barbaric has chosen the Dwarves right off the bat. So I'm gonna go ahead. Let's take the Beastmen. We'll take Cygor. Let's put him on his chariot, and we're gonna see what we can do. All right. So let's leave, we'll leave our charge bonus. We'll also leave apocalyptic vision. We'll also take, let's see, let's take a Ray Shaman of the Wild. Go ahead and keep his abilities. Let's go ahead and take the transformation of Kadon. And we'll also take Wyson's Wild Form to allow us to buff our troops up. Plus 25% weapon damage and 30 armor. It really does make them pretty strong. And we'll also be able to summon Anticorp. Alright, so besides that, we'll go ahead and we'll get a bunch of Bestigor herd. We really do want to be able to cut through the armor of those dwarves. We'll go ahead and get some Gore herd with shields for the front line. We'll put some Gore herds to get in between them. Besides that, we will get a Rayscore chariot. So those are always hard for the dwarves to deal with. We will get a group of Chaos Poison Warhounds to kind of get around the back flank, and let's get a Cygor to really, just to toss those big punishing rocks. So we've got our magic. We've got Kazarak up on his chariot. So that's 2 chariots for us, a Cygor, and got a lot of ancient. Well, that should be pretty good. So let's go ahead and get this battle started. Alright, so the armor piercing from those Bestigors is always really strong, but since they are a little bit weak, they're kind of like glass cannon. You want to kind of have that big front line. The Gore herds with shields kind of soak up any ranged fire. Maybe some Gore herd in there just to kind of saturate the enemy lines, and then when the Bestigors charge in, they're able just to do damage without really getting often. Alright, and that is such a cool map. Look at that. See the ritual just there coming off of every single one up into space. That is one of those little touches that I really like so much about the Warhammer maps. Like my opponent has loaded. So let's see how this goes. Alright, now I know the dwarves have gotten a lot buffer as of the recent Mortal Empires. So we'll see. Hopefully I can take them out. So we'll go ahead and we're gonna get these Gore herd on the edges. There we go. Alright, get the Gore herd with shield in the mid. And besides that, we're gonna stretch these Bestigor herd. Get out back. We'll put the raised Gore chariot over on the left here. Put the Chaos Poison Warhounds over to the right. And we'll put the Cygor right up there in front. We'll put Kazarak over here. We'll put our British Shaman of Beast right there. We'll go ahead and let's go. We'll put him on his own. We'll go ahead and group this whole group up and separate him. And carry it on. Alright, now that looks good. We're gonna go ahead and lock them up, but let's get this battle started. Alright, so for the dwarves over here, he does have a gyro bomber. Oh man, I did not bring, he's got a ton of air units, so I'm going to be in for some real trouble here. Oh man. We're going to have to get into battle right away. I did not prepare correctly for this. I should have brought a couple of units of Ungor Raiders. I mean, just a few of them would have been really helpful. Alright, we're going to go ahead and keep Kazarak moving to the side. I mean, he's pretty fast, so he should be a pretty hard target for anyone to target. Alright, let's get these units moving as well, since they're starting to take shots from those brimstone guns, and we'll go ahead and let's get them in as soon as possible. I mean, we're just going to try to get everyone moving up, try to get everyone into the fight. And since that gyro bomber standing still, let's see if we can't get a shot off with him. Alright, let's see if we can get a shot off. Let's see how our Cygor's aim is. We haven't taken too much damage yet, which is pretty nice, but we are starting to take a little bit of damage on this raised Gore chariot. That's not great. Doesn't look like we've managed to hit with Oh, there we go. Yeah, we got a rock. Alright, we're taking a few more shots on Kazrak, but he's doing okay. And these Cygor chariots are gonna get in here pretty quick. We're gonna get right into those iron drakes. And I really oh man, alright. Let's get this sum out. There we go. That's what we had. I knew I brought something for anti. Alright, while we're at it, we're gonna go ahead and get everyone involved here. Get everyone charging in, and now we've got this Feral Manitor, and we're gonna get it to start attacking. Right? There we go. Oh man. There we go, we're finally in. We're taking some pretty nasty hits here. But let's go ahead and cast Weisson's Wild Form on top of there we go, on top of Kazrak, and we're gonna get him in here. We're gonna get this chariot here in the back. We really want to just keep moving. Alright. Go ahead and keep moving. Let's get this Feral Manicore. We're gonna get the Feral Manicore to keep it's actually rampaging. So, it'll do a little bit of damage, but that's okay. We can get in here. Gonna stay in the back here. We don't want to take too much damage. Go ahead and make sure that everyone is fighting. We are taking some hits on these Feral Manicores and on these Cygor chariots. Let's go ahead and get in the back of these Dwarf Warriors with great weapons. Go ahead and keep Kazrak moving. Alright, we're just getting back into those cannons. We're just going to keep Kazrak moving. We're going to keep everyone just kind of moving forward. Make sure everyone's pressing forward, pressing into the back if they can. And let's just, kill as many dwarves as we can. Oh, we forgot about the Chaos Warhound. Alright, we'll make sure this Cygor is taking shots as well. And that Cygor chariot is actually almost dead, but we're doing okay. That Grudge Thrower crew in the back is standing still. And let's go ahead and move the Cygor up, alright? Let's go ahead and move everyone up. And it's really difficult as the dwarves to take a Beastman. As the Beastmen there, it's always gonna be some trouble. I mean, luckily we actually are able to summon these. That's the ticket, man. Being able to summon these Feral Manicores. I mean, that game made it so he was not able to just kind of do what he wanted. He actually had to deal with those Manicores coming at him. All right, we're in the back here. Let's go ahead and get. Oh man, that was actually really good bombing. But I think that gyro bomber is going to get taken out pretty quick by that Feral Manicore. Let's see it get in there, and let's see if we can't keep taking shots. All right, let's get our. What are these guys doing? They're so fresh, so let's go ahead and charge them in, and keep them to slow down Belegar. Let's go ahead and get all of our armor-piercing units right on top of Belegar here. That should help us out. We'll keep tossing the. Alright. Who's he going after over there? Oh, I think that bomb. There it goes. One of the bombers is down. We're going to go ahead and let's just go ahead and bring Kazrak back in. And let's go ahead and just watch him come through here. If we can get him to barrel through here, that'd be kind of be the ticket. It looks like he's kind of stuck over here. But maybe he can get these score hurt out of his way, really. There we go. Alright. Pull through. Alright, and I think that's kind of going to rout off the last of those units. We've done quite good using those summoned units to take out his heir. I mean, that was intense for me. I was having a blast. I mean, I did not expect him to have those gyro bombers, all of those air units. So let's go ahead and take a look at how that panned out. You see here we had 4 units of Bestigor herd, which each had 47, 36, 35, 10. I mean, that's about 100 kills between them, and we actually got a few kills on these Gore herd as well. So these units without the shield do have a little bit more attack, and it's reflected by the little bit higher number of kills they have here. Also, Kazrak on that chariot is just definitely hard to deal with. I mean, you saw him just smashing through the dwarf lines. I mean, 78 kills on him. They were able to stop that Cygor chariot with all of those heavy units, like the troll hammers, and but at the same time, they just weren't able to deal with Kazrak and that Cygor. Once they took that out, I mean, that was pretty much it. The Cygor was pretty much tossing at these air units the whole time. Luckily, we did have the Brace Shaman of Beasts to summon those other Cygors, or that other Manticores, so those were very helpful. And the Chaos Warhounds, actually, you saw I didn't really use them until the very end, so I guess if I needed them, they were there ready for me with with plenty of vitality. Here for my opponent, Barbaric Dwarves, you saw he did go pretty heavy with the expensive units. He had that gyro bomber, he had two gyro bombers and a brimstone gun. So I think if I hadn't been able to summon those Manticores, I really would have been in trouble. But we were able to toss some rocks with those Cygor. We were able to get some damage done with those Manticores, and overall we were able to kind of tie up his air units and actually ended up taking out this guy. Also, the cannon and the grudge thrower in the back there, we actually were able to get in there pretty early with the Ray Score and with Kazrak, so he wasn't able to stop me with that dwarf line. He really needed kind of the Dragonback Slayers to be in the back there and punish me. The Iron Drakes and the Trollhammer Torpedoes are also very expensive. See, there was a ton of money spent. The Hammers really did well. But other than that, everything else kind of was expensive and just really didn't manage to pay for itself. Overall, it was a great game to my opponent, Barbaric. I want to thank you guys all so much for watching. Please subscribe below for more great online content. This is Black Iron, and this has been another one of Black Iron's battles.